Success in higher education requires a transition into a state of total academic independence. This involves proactively managing your own learning and setting your own goals without waiting for specific instructions from a tutor. You exercise this independence across a specific range of academic practices. The scope of your study spans from daily classroom interactions to complex research genres and administrative tasks like navigating a doctoral defense. While high school systems provide the necessary structure for students, the university environment requires you to act as the primary project manager for your own intellectual development. The first step towards autonomy involves taking responsibility for the information hunt by setting your own short and long-term learning goals. You build a knowledge network by seeking out library and online resources to supplement your coursework. This syllabus shows how foundational skills, like identifying main ideas in a lecture, are paired with the organization of your own academic perspective. Academic literacies involves identifying how ideas across different texts connect and overlap. You are looking for the underlying logic of a subject, rather than recording isolated facts. This text identifies attention and how we view learning. The study skills approach often treats learning difficulties as a pathology to be fixed, while the academic literacies approach views writing as a social practice tied to the culture of your specific discipline. To process information at this level, force yourself to write down the connections between your lecture notes and your outside readings. Independent learners adopt the discourse practices of their specific community to participate in the actual creation of knowledge. By navigating these social meanings, you move from being a student of a subject to a member of the discipline. To visualize this transition, we can plot the dependency curve. This maps your movement away from a tutor's dominance toward a state of self-reflection. This chart shows tutor input on the vertical axis and time on the horizontal axis. As proficiency grows, the support you receive decreases. We use data from your learning preferences and target behaviors to plot when you can begin working with limited guidance. This shift requires transferability, the ability to take insights gained during the supported tutorial and apply them entirely on your own during an examination. When you receive feedback on an assignment, you should focus your effort on mastering the underlying skill that caused an error, rather than just correcting the specific mistake identified by the tutor. The independent student treats feedback as data for an internal needs analysis. You use these results for self-assessment, identifying your own weak areas and planning the further work required to improve them. The goal of every tutor interaction is to ensure that same interaction is never required again. Students often delay taking ownership of their learning because they feel their academic English or writing skills aren't yet flawless. Waiting for total mastery before acting independently is counterproductive. Independence is a state of mind that must be practiced immediately, even while your technical skills are still developing. To keep yourself on track, you can perform a weekly independence audit to monitor your own progression. Check your progress with 4 questions. Am I setting my own goals? Am I finding my own info? Am I linking concepts across my readings? And am I increasing the ratio of independent study versus time in the classroom? Developing these habits turns you into an active participant in your education. Independence is a state of mind to be carried wherever you go. Start now.